Hello, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. I was sick for pretty much all of it, and last week too. That's probably if my voice sounds weird. That's why. It's because I was sick, and I'm now just recovering. But anyway, so Liza P came out like a couple days ago, like almost a week ago now, and I've been playing it, and dude, it's actually like really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's the first like actual Souls like that I've played outside of like Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I enjoy the new approach to the Dark Souls series. I guess. Well, not like obviously it's not Dark Souls. Is I don't know, but I'm a fan of like the puppets and the shit like that. Like I think it's all fucking phenomenal. The blocking is so much. It's so satisfying. So much fun. But anyway, we're not here to give my critique of a game I have like 8 hours in so far. What we're here is to see other people's critiques of this video game, and more precisely, the really dumb and, well, I mean, what other adjective would I use for dumb? So today we're gonna be looking at Liza P reviews. I got some of these from everywhere: IMBD, Metacritic. Well, not IMBD or whatever it is, because there were no reviews. But I got one from Metacritic, Google, and most of these are from, of course, Xbox, which is actually where I downloaded the game. All right, let's begin. All right, so the first review today is 1 star, and it's titled "Too Difficult from the Start." Oh, Jesus. I found this terribly boring, and I wasn't able to get used to the game's systems. Can't get past the first 5 minutes. After starting from the beginning and dying to the first boss-ish character 6 times, I quit and uninstalled. I hate that I was excited to play this and left completely frustrated and disappointed. Well, I'm sorry you have a fucking skill issue. But the boss ish that he's referring to is like another enemy that you get used to later on in the game. Well, not get used to. Well, actually, no, it is because you fight it again and then you fight it as an actual boss later on. So dying to the first, I guess, decent hard enemy in the game. Not hard, but like challenge, a bit more of a challenge than the others, is pretty funny to me. So yeah, I'm glad you uninstalled. No, I'm just kidding. Terribly boring. And the game, I mean, Souls games are very niche. They're only for those that have, the Sigma male grind set, of course. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Ripoff of Dark Souls. Man, I'm sure this is going to be enlightening. Can't even speak today. If you like playing games that remind you of your own level of incompetence, then this is the game for you. It's a complete ripoff of Dark Souls with none of the quality Souls has to offer. The reward isn't worth the effort and left me feeling terrible about myself. Do yourself a favor and skip this garbage. Why would you feel terrible about yourself? It's just a video game, bro. It's not that deep. Bro was literally crying as he wrote this. With all the effort, it left me feeling terrible about myself. Like, dude, chill. It's just a fucking video game. But anyway, rip off of Dark Souls. Well, friend, this is a Souls like. Wait till he finds out about Hollow Knight and fucking all those other ones, dude. I don't know if Sekiro is a Souls like, but I know Neo is. I think what Souls like are is that they're not made by FromSoft, but they are Dark Souls like games, which makes sense because Souls like. Okay. So that means I think Sekiro or not Sekiro, Sekiro just came to mind. Neo, Hollow Knight, this game, and a bunch of others. And I think maybe Bloodborne. I could be wrong. It might be, my Bloodborne might be up there too. But anyway, point being is that this is a fucking non-argument that I don't know, he's critiquing the game for being like Dark Souls, even though this is a fucking Souls-like, and everybody knew this was going to be a Souls-like, so I don't know, man. I don't know. That gets in the audio. Apologies. It probably did. Moving on to the next one. Elden Ring 2. Oh my god, no, he did not. He did not just do this. Elden Ring 2. My man, there are two very, mama, I guess this is a girl talking, milady. Tips Fedora. Jesus Christ. There are two very different, like, Elden Ring and Lies of P are two very different games. First off, Elden Ring is a massive open world game. And two, there's actually three. Two, Elden Ring doesn't have any puppets in it. And three, Elden Ring is better than Lies of P. Sorry, I know it's a hot take, but it just is. Lies of P is good, but it's nowhere near Elden Ring. Anyway, let's go ahead and just read this abomination, shall we? As soon as I saw the same mechanics for Elden Ring, not really. You can actually dodge in Elden Ring. Lies of P, it's more like blocking and perfect dodging. It's not like you could just like barrel roll out of any situation. You kind of have to like precisely move. I immediately quit the game, not wasting my time on a franchise that makes their games not enjoyable. Again, Souls games aren't for everybody, and that's perfectly fine. Maybe you just have a fucking skill issue. Maybe you just have to get good. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's completely up to the player playing the game if they decide to get good or not. But I don't get it. Like, what makes their games not enjoyable? Like, literally, Dark Souls is probably the best genre of video games I have ever played in my life, dude. This guy probably only sits on fucking Apex all day and just cries himself to sleep because he's so depressed. Apologies. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on, shall we? I don't know where this one's from. I forgot where it's from. I clipped these a couple days, like a day or two ago, and I forgot where this one's from. But whatever, it's a review. We'll make it. We'll make it work. Make it difficulty setting adjustable. There's no way this is real. This has to be fake. This is fake. This is like a journalist in disguise. Until then, I will not play. Can't even beat the first boss. The mechanics are weird, and parry/guard is a joke. This game is based on too much luck. Not really. Actually, this game is like a decent amount of skill. I actually found the first boss to be pretty easy. Really, everything up until the fourth boss is pretty fucking easy in my opinion. Not to sound, like a dick, but I do have 200 plus hours combined with Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring with all bosses beaten. So, before you all come at me and be like, oh man, why is you're not like qualified? Shut the fuck up. I'm more than qualified to fucking judge these people for having shit tastes and shit opinions. Make a difficulty setting adjustable. Dude, I've heard that so many fucking times for Dark Souls and Elden Ring and all that other shit. Dude, just fucking cry about it. Dude got beat by the first boss and then gave up. My God, that's kind of pathetic. First challenge, quote unquote, and he gives up immediately. That's kind of sad. That tells a lot about a person, really. And too much luck. What luck is there? What luck is there? It's just skill, dude. It's legit just skill. There's like zero luck involved in these games. Well, not zero luck. Obviously, RNG is a thing. But I mean, like, come on, really? Too much luck? All right, bro. All right, moving on. I'm finishing last chapter, and honestly, Lies of P is the most frustrating Souls like I have ever played. Because of the worst and unbalanced mechanics implemented I've ever seen. I beat all DS on level 1. That means Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Platinum Sekiro. Bloodborne, Neo 1 and 2. Beat Wulong on level 1. And it was a pure pleasure to play all those. Playing Lies of P was just a pain for most time. This game needs a lot of patches about combat and movements. Now I don't know if I fully believe him on all this. He very well could have done all that shit. However, I don't know if he's having trouble with Lies of P and he did all of that, beating Dark Souls 1, 2, 3 on level 1 and platinum Sekiro. I don't know why I say it like that. Platinuming Sekiro, Bloodborne, Neo 1 and 2, and beating Wulong on level 1. I actually can't speak today. And he's having trouble with Lies of P. I don't know, man. This game is just, either I did just get to, what the fuck were they called? The Black Bunnies or whatever they are. First of all, I hate bosses that are like this, where they have to, like, where there's more than one enemy. I think it's just artificially enhancing difficulty, but that's just me. And this is like the worst thing in the game so far. I'm fucking loving it. I don't know what people are saying about movement. I think they talk about like the dodge roll. I think that's what they mean. And there's not really a dodge roll. And you kind of understand that when you hit B and you don't really dodge, or you're slow as fuck when you dodge, even if you have a low thing. So this game, obviously, using some critical thinking, isn't about the fucking, dodge mechanic. It's more about perfect blocking. And really, like, you can still dodge, but it's not as like useful as it is in other games. This game is probably more about perfect blocking than anything, and that's just my opinion on the matter. And combat is the same as every other Dark Soul game. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. It's legit all the fucking same. I maybe because they're a bit faster. You have to play this game aggressively, by the way. You fucking have to be on top of bosses' dicks all the time. You can't back away. Well, no, you can, obviously. But still, you have to be very aggressive. That's how this game is supposed to be played. You're supposed to be played aggressively, parrying. You're not really supposed to dodge. Unless you have to. But this game, again, it's really just about learning the enemy's move sets and parrying them and all this other shit. That's really what this game is. And in my opinion, I think that's what this game is. And it's fucking phenomenal. I think it's phenomenal. But anyway, yeah, this is all the reviews I could find that were like really shitty. There's a lot of bad reviews, but none of them are like I picked the cream of the crop. And this game, again, is still pretty fresh, so there's not a whole lot of like reviews on it so far. And yeah, what more is there to say, really? When I finish Liza P, I might make a review of it. I don't know. We'll see. If I like it, if I love it a lot, then yeah, I'll probably make a review about it. If not, then I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, sorry if I'm a little bit like low energy, like more low energy than normal, because like again, I'm sick, and technically I just woke up like an hour ago to record this. So yeah. Anyway, hope you all enjoy watching, and yeah, that's about it. See ya.